A business can look perfectly healthy for years while it's already dying. Think about that. Record sales, rising profit, owners buying a car, and underneath, the business is quietly finishing itself. Kingfisher looked like the king of aviation right until the end. Big retail names, big education companies with thousands of employees. The books looked fine long after the rot had started. And here's the uncomfortable part. The warning signs were visible the whole time, not hidden, they were visible. You just needed to know which 5 questions to ask. Those 5 questions are called the sustainability test. Think of it as a lie detector for profits, right? By the end of this video, you'll be able to run it on your own company. A stock to buy, a business you want to purchase, a partnership you've been considering, or your own shop. So let's get into it. First, why do profits lie in the first place? It's like one simple reason, it's timing. A business is a machine where you invest today and earn tomorrow. Advertising builds your name, pays off over years. Quality builds trust, pays off over years. Maintenance, training, upgrades, all of it you spend now, but you reap the benefit of it later, which creates a dangerous loophole. If you cut tomorrow's investment, the savings show up as profit today and the damage stays invisible for years. Remember the mithai shop from the last video? Cheaper ghee, fewer staff, higher prices, margins ups, but the business is dying. The books can't see it because trust and reputation don't appear anywhere in their accounts. The sustainability test is designed to catch exactly this. So 5 questions. Each one checks a different place where profits hide their lives. So question 1 is the company still investing in its future or it's eating from its past? Compare like spending on branding, marketing, quality, and product development against its competitors. If a company shows better margins than anyone else but spends much less than everyone else on staying relevant, that's not efficiency, that's harvesting. Living off reputation built years ago and booking the savings as profit. And that pattern always plays out in 3 acts. Act 1 is new management cuts the unnecessary spending, so the margins jump up. 2 is 2 or 3 years of looking brilliant because the old reputation keeps customers coming back. And Act 3 is the name fades, sales stall, and rebuilding costs 5 times what was saved. You've seen this move, brands that were everywhere in your childhood and then just quietly weren't. So question 1 is check the investment. A margin that improves exactly as investment declines is telling you where it came from. Question 2 is, are customers paying full price? This is the purest signal of your business's health that exists. A customer who pays your asking price is voting, this is worth it. A customer who only buying during sale is voting is not. Now look around your Indian retail. How many brands are permanently on sale? 50% off, buy one, get one, festival discount, whatever. At that point, the discount isn't a promotion, it's a confession. The real price is the discounted price and the MRP is like a fiction. And here's the trap. Discounting rewires your customers. Every sale teaches them what your product is actually worth. Once they've learned the sales price, they will never pay full price again. They'll simply wait. A thought multiplied across many customers is how pricing power dies. So question 2 is, what share of your sales happens at full price and what is rising or falling? For your own business, you know this number in your gut. Are people paying your rate or creating everything? Question 3 is, where is the revenue coming from? Because all revenue is not equal and at the same margin. Sales through your best channels, your own stores, your own website, premium counters, strengthen your name. Sales pushed through like discount channels, factory outlets, clearance platforms, wholesale dumping, bring cash today while damaging the name that brings cash tomorrow. There's a reason why luxury brands would rather destroy unsold items than dump it at cheap. Scarcity is the product. And there's a reason a brand you once respected feels different when you see it piled up at a flat 70% off. That feeling, that's the brand equity leaving the building. So question 3 is, look at the mix. A company whose growth increase depends on lower and lower channels isn't growing. It's just liquidating slowly with extra steps. And question 4 is today's profit funded by starving tomorrow? This is one question extended to everything physical, right? Machines not serviced, technology not upgraded, your staff's not trained, safety corners cut. Every one of these can be postponed, and every postponement flows straight into the year's profit. So factory owners know this one intimately, right? Skip maintenance and the machine runs fine, but for a year, the bill is later with interest. As a breakdown in peak season, exactly when you can't afford it. The world's biggest cautionary tale here is Boeing. Years of choosing financial polish over engineering investment, and the whole world saw how that ended. But the same physics apply to a truck fleet in Nasik or a workshop in Ludhiana. Deferred maintenance isn't saved money, it's borrowed money. The company is spending enough to keep its assets alive. If equipment is aging faster than it's being renewed, the business is shrinking in disguise. And question 5 is the final boss. Is there real economic profit? We touched this in the last video, so quickly. Profit in the books ignores one cost, the cost of your own capital. 1 crore invested, 6 lakhs earned, the book says profit. The FD next door says you're actually losing. So the honest calculation, take the yearly profit, divide by the total money locked in the business, and compare that percentage against what money could safely be earned elsewhere. Clears the bar comfortably, real business. Barely touches it, you own a job, not a business. Below it, the business is a slow leak with a signboard. And remember the brutal industry-wide finding, measured this way, most companies and most industries create nothing. A thin top layer captures almost all the real wealth. Question 5 tells you which layer you're looking at. No story survives this question. That's why it's the last. So the 5 questions together. Investing in its future. Are customers paying full price? Is the revenue coming from healthy channels? Are the assets being fed or staffed? And is there real profit after counting capital? Pass all 5, the profits are real, there's a moat under them, and the business deserves respect. Fail 2 or more, the margins are inflated. The cash is real today, but it's being withdrawn from the future. The future always collects. How do you use this? If you invest, run the 5 investing in its questions before the price convinces you. The whole point of this test is that it works earlier. Every failed question shows up years before the results confess. That gap between when the signs appear and when the numbers admit it, that's where the fortunes are protected. If you're buying a business or a franchise, this is your due diligence in page 1. Sellers show you profit. The tests show you where the profits come from. A shop for sale with great margins, but failing 3 questions isn't an opportunity. It's a used car with the odometer rolled up. And if you run a business, this might be the most valuable 10 minutes of these series for you. Ask yourself the 5 questions once every year honestly. Am I investing or harvesting? Investors paying my price or negotiating everything? Am I feeding my best channels or dumping for cash? Are my machines and people being renewed? And after counting my own capital, am I actually earning? 5 questions, 1 evening. It'll tell you more than enough. Here's the takeaway. Healthy profits pass every question without excuses. Fake profits always have a story ready. So when the story gets long, check the questions. Now, through this video, I keep mentioning the tricks, cutting investment, discount addictions, channel dumping, timing game. In the next video, we go inside the tricks themselves, the 4 margin inflation mechanisms, exactly how companies manufacture beautiful fake numbers step by step, and the finger each trick leaves behind. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. If this was useful, a like and a subscribe will help a lot. See you in the next one.